Hey guys, it's me, Michael Gibbons, and I have not done a video like this before where it just shows my full screen, but I'm here to tell you why I haven't made a video since Christmas or New Year's, which, by the way, Happy New Year's, everyone. I hope you guys have had a good holiday. To be honest, I haven't had a good holiday. Like, this Christmas has been really the worst. I'm not gonna lie, it's been the worst Christmas I've had ever. And that's saying a lot because I used to have really great Christmases, you know? And I noticed that they started getting, well, not bad, but not really fun. Well, not that either. Just really boring. You know, just like, the really exciting thing about Christmas was the preparation for it. Not really the day it came. Because once Christmas came, it was just really boring. But it was never like that always, you know. Sometimes during Christmas, family would come over. But that's now the reason why this one was bad in particular was because a few major things. A few stuff that had to do with family. But the main one, what did I just do? The main one had to do with you probably know about my parrot Griffin. It was a small little parrot that I had with me on my shoulder during a few videos, and sadly enough to say it, he died on Thursday. And the reason why he died was because one day, well, actually it must have took place at night, but the day was when I found out about it. Was when one day around in the afternoon, something just told me to go upstairs. And I called out for Griffin, because usually he would answer if I called him, but he didn't answer. So I went upstairs, and sure enough, his foot was bleeding. It looked like he was biting his foot, like his nail was broken off, and I could actually see his bone, like all the way to the bone. He had literally bitten his foot, tried to bite his foot off, and at first I was in shock, wondering what the heck happened to him. And I realized that his foot was tied to some string of a cloth, a blanket that I put around his cage, over his cage, because you know how a lot of people do that with their birds. But Griffin has a tendency to chew on a lot of stuff. Like, he chews constantly. And I'm guessing he was chewing on the cloth so much, his foot got tangled up in some string. And to get out, he tried biting off his foot. And I didn't notice it at first, but there was blood on his, like on the bars of the cage, and on the floor of his cage. So I was in shock. I was panicking. So I took him downstairs and tried to. First of all, I untangled the string, but it looked like he had lost a lot of blood. So I tried to do my best to put some ointment to stop the bleeding, a special bird ointment that people at the pet shop, I saw them use when they would clip his nails, and well, obviously his fingernails would bleed, and they would put some sand-like ointment on him to stop the bleeding. But it was too late. Sadly enough, he slowly died in my hands. And now that I'm bringing it up now, for some reason, me talking slowly about it, it really did mess me up right when it happened. But right now, as I'm saying this stuff, I'm not, I wasn't really crying. I wasn't crying, but I wasn't happy either, you know. But I don't really know how to explain it. I didn't know how I was feeling. I just felt this emptiness inside myself. I haven't felt that I felt before when my other pets died. And I've had a lot of other pets. Like, I've had hamsters, fish, turtles, and a guinea pig, which was the last pet I had before Griffin. Griffin was actually the first bird I got. But every time I had a pet and the pet died and I was left with no animal, well, this one was different. Griffin was different from the other pets because the other pets were like animals that you couldn't really handle with. Not like a bird. A bird you can like do a lot of more stuff with. Like, I took him outside all the time. Everyone outside of my neighborhood, like far out, all my friends, people that I don't even know, a lot of friends that I have right now, I probably wouldn't have made if it wasn't for him. Like, he added so much to my life. He really changed my whole life. Like, a lot of people I've met, I probably wouldn't have met if it wasn't for him. And I just owe a lot to him. And he was the cutest bird I ever had. He would annoy me sometimes, don't get me wrong, but he was still cute. He was still a little baby. And what's sad is he was only 3 years old. No way. He wasn't 3. He was 2.5 years old. Sorry. But you know, that's really young for a bird, because birds like Griffin can live up to be like 45 years, you know? And for him to die that young is just really unfortunate. Now usually I would hate myself for this, but this was different because, well, there's not really no one to blame for this. It's not my fault. It's not Griffin's fault. It's not my parents' fault. It's no one's fault. It was just a bad turn of event. But you know, what's done is done. You know, there's nothing really I can do about it. I had already buried him, obviously, in my backyard. But yeah, that's really it. Well, not totally it. Well, now I just feel really alone, you know? And I think the reason why I hesitated to make this video was because, not because I was in some deep depression. Well, a little bit of that, but mostly because a lot of my friends were probably watching, who watch my videos, I have not told them yet. So, and with this weather going on right now, if you probably don't know, there's a huge snowstorm where I am right now, and that's the reason why I haven't gone to school today. My high school's closed. So a lot of people are probably closed in right now in their houses. And knowing some of my friends, they're probably scrolling through their phones, watching all kinds of random videos, because that's what I'm doing. That's what I usually do. who are probably going to come across this video and it's going to come to us as a shock to them. And then when I finally do meet them in person, they're just going to be going all, is it true? Is it true? Is it? And I just, like, I have to tell so many people about it. So, yeah. I don't know. I mean, Griffin should have lived a long life. And I know you haven't really... Some of my new subscribers probably haven't seen me, or probably have from the old videos that I've made. But, you know, you probably haven't, like, seen him enough to, like, really feel that kind of connection to him as I have. But, and I know any person who has a pet... Well, I never really saw him as a pet, you know. He was more of a like, my little child. You know? Cute little child. And I just feel this really emptiness because I would always take him everywhere. But, that's the only way I can describe it. Just an emptiness. Because I love animals, you know? I love being around them. I love having animals. I like treating them with respect and stuff, but... It's been a long time since I've lived in a house without any animals, without any pets. And I feel like I'm back to square one, because when I grew up, I want to get a lot of animals. A lot of different types of animals. But, hey, there's nothing much to do. Yeah, I'm just basically saying the same stuff. Other reason for a bad holiday was just really money problems, and a lot of, how do I say, family secrets that my parents are, finally telling me, which I will share in a different video somewhere in the future. I don't really feel like now is the time to say that. But, yeah. I think it's good to just move on. And, the future is really blurry right now. I don't know how it's gonna turn out right now. It's 2018. I have my hopes. Hopefully it'll be a good year, because last year 2017 was terrible. Terrible. But, you know, nothing much else to say. I'm gonna start making my videos again, as I usually do, more frequently. And I'm gonna try and make a New Year's resolution. Why don't you guys say in the comment section down below of what I could probably do, good ideas I could probably do for a New Year's revolution. I've never done it before. But yeah, if you're seeing that flashing thing, is because every time the phone starts to get dark, I have to touch the screen, but it ends up making a picture down right here. Right down there. Yeah, right down there. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, I'm okay now, a little okay. I mean, I'm still empty. I just really feel really lonely. But I have hope. I have hope that things are gonna get better. I don't know how, but I'm sure that they will. So yeah, but I hope you guys have had a good, holiday. So yeah. Hold your families close. You know, yeah, that's basically it. I'm just really pausing. Like, I'm trying to think about what else is there to talk about. Yeah, there's nothing. But yeah, this is me signing off. Later, man. Peace.